Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all the top 2 stocks that all of you should be keeping in your watch list for this week. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for this video who dropped the stocks of interest in the comment section of our last video, right after the intro. Alright, y'all, before we begin, again, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in, alright? And also, do not forget to subscribe if you are new. So let's get started. Right off the bat, the market did pretty well. That price target of 43.30 that I gave you on Thursday night got hit, and it just kept going all the way to like almost 43.50, alright? Right now where we stand, we are trading at the highs. So things are getting a little risky. Like the momentum was all the way here. This was a good momentum, but now things might get a little bit choppy. I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing just drop a little bit and then go sideways. Just in this little box right here, right there, before we try to move on higher again towards the 4400 mark. All right, not bearish on the overall market. I'm just trying to let y'all know that if you see a little pullback, don't be surprised. All right, so just be ready for it. But the momentum, the trend is still bullish, and I do think that we can get to 4400 very soon. We may even see a rotation between like the SPY and tech and the Dow stocks. We may see that because last week tech was strong, but the Dow was a little bit it was dragging behind. So we'll see what happens this week. Now the first stock that all of you should be keeping in your watch list, that stock is HD. All right. And the reason why I want to share this one with y'all, again, this stock is actually recovering quite well right now. If you look at it on the daily time frame, it's trying to make its way back. The price target that I have on there is anywhere between like 325, maybe even 330. And I think that might actually get there tomorrow. I think it opens up like right here, and then immediately it goes all the way up to that level, and then we may experience a little bit of turbulence where it goes down a little bit and then starts dragging its feet from there. So there is a day trading opportunity for tomorrow. Again, this is what I think that may happen tomorrow. Could take a little longer. It all depends on what really happens, but I'm not bearish on HD whatsoever. Definitely keep this one on your watch list, especially after this drop right there. All right. And also, if you'll take a look at the won, there is this thing right there that broke out kind of nicely. Not the greatest breakout ever, but it's still holding pretty well, and it's kind of dragging its feet. And it's only a matter of time before it actually gets in here. So there is room on this one. Keep it on your watch list, and I like it. Now the next one that all of you should be keeping on your watch list. That one of you actually asked about it, and that stock is TMUS. I took a look at it, and yeah, it's pretty clean. It's very, very. I don't have any complaints about this one. I actually like it. I like it a lot. It broke out on Friday, kind of like at the same time that Oracle broke out, right? And it's still holding its gains. It's still looking good. Where can this thing go? I think it can get past 150, and I think it can even get in the circle right here, right over here. All right. So I'm not bearish on this one at all. Keep in mind that it is at the highs. Like right here, it's trading at the highs, but I think it can go a little bit higher, right? Especially if I see that rotation between the tech and the Dow, it may push this thing higher. So this is a good one. Keep this one on your watch list, people. Keep it on your watch list. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. Y'all always have some great questions in the comment section. The first one that we're going to be talking about, that stock is MVIS. All right. And in regards to MVIS, it's currently at $15.99. And it is dropping from this highs. Like it had its moments. It had its moments here, here, and now it's fading from this level. I'm not surprised though, right? Because there's kind of this reverse head and shoulders, very clean. It got right here and then immediately faded. I think it's just gonna trade sideways again some more. I don't think it's gonna get out of this box. It's just gonna stay in here and pretty much crush all of these calls, and the puts even. Like if you've been shorting this one since like the $22 level, consider covering a little bit because it could just go sideways for a while. I'm not trading this one at all. I am definitely not. I don't see any potential in this one for the short term. What's gonna happen within the next few months? I have no idea. Like I cannot tell you. I don't know. Therefore, I'm not trading this one. So yeah, that's my very honest opinion on the stock for the person who asked about it. Um, Another one that somebody asked about was FUV. And FUV, it's not looking the greatest. Could this thing be a good dip buying opportunity? I don't know either. Like I really don't know. And be very careful with these little cheap ones. Like stocks that are this cheap that kind of follow like the like your PLTRs and like your tattooed chef and the previous stock that I mentioned, like your MVIS stocks like that. It take a really long time to actually make a good move. So if you're a trader and you trade options and you're trying to look for better opportunities, just know that there's a lot more out there in the market, and don't be holding and hoping for this one because I don't think it's gonna do something major anytime soon. Like I really don't think so. I don't. I'm not holding this one and I'm not trading this one either. Kind of like MVIS. So that's my very honest thoughts on this stock. The next one that somebody else asked about was Play, Dave and Buster's. And this one I actually kind of like it, but the problem is I just don't know when it's actually gonna move. Like it's traded sideways over here. It could go on for months. Just keep that in mind. Dip buying here, right there, because you think there is a morning star and it's gonna go to the moon, right? Or dip buying here because you thought it looked good is kind of risky because this thing can waste your time. Like it really can just chill in here and waste all of your time. And I don't know what your contract, what the expiration of your contract is, but just be very careful, manage your risk, and if you have to roll over those contracts, do so accordingly because it could just chill in here for as long as it wants. Like it really doesn't matter. I'm very patient. I'm not trading it. Is it good to watch? Yeah, definitely. Like keep it on your watch list. Eventually, it will make a move, and when it does, I'll probably take a trade on it. But as of right now, I'm neutral on the stock. I'm not trading this thing to the long side or to the short side because both sides are getting crushed in a very boring consolidation. So this is a no for me. The next one that somebody asked about, I'm gonna do a follow up on ORCL. All right, and ORCL again. Congratulations to anybody who took this trade. It performed to perfection. Like it did exactly what I wanted it to do. So if you're holding this one, I saw a comment. Somebody bought it and was not able to get out because they probably ran out of day trades. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. I think it's gonna open up probably at the same price. Worst case scenario, it's gonna drop to like 81.60 and then pop just a little bit, right? Just to give everybody like another chance to get out, and then you can take your profits from there. But where is it going to go? Like I mentioned before, it has this like cyclical thing that it does where it pushes up, it goes sideways, and then it goes up again, right? So again, it's gonna open up at 81 and then probably drop for like a day or two before going back up and trying for $85. I'm not bearish on Oracle, and if you took that trade, don't get too greedy. You can always get back in later, take some profits off the table. So that's my thoughts on that. Now, somebody else asked about whether we trade penny stocks. The answer is no. I do not trade penny stocks. But somebody dropped this little one in there. DPLS, right? We don't trade penny stocks, like we really don't. And I am not touching this one at all, regardless of how good this may look. I'm not touching it at all. I'm just gonna give you my very honest opinion to the person who is like super excited about it. I see why you're excited about it, and I do think that it can go higher. I'm assuming you probably got it here, right? And you're looking for the move all the way up to like beyond 13 cents. I definitely think that it can go beyond 13 cents and that you shouldn't be greedy when it gets there. So just be ready to like take some money off in this region because there could be some turbulence and there could be a pullback on this one. So yeah, just be careful with it. Could it fly? Yeah. As a short seller, I would not short that one. Like if you even take a look at like the one, for example, this is a recipe for a squeeze. It's going to go just a little bit higher. It has a little bit more room to it. So yeah, that's my very honest opinion on this little penny stock, which I would not touch at all because again, I trade large cap stocks with options. This one does not. It's an OTC. Yeah, no, you're not. Yeah, no, definitely not touching that one. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. If you would like to be part of a private Discord community, you can find that as the very first link in the description of the video below. That is where I share information in real time along with the price targets, stop loss, details of the contract, etc. Right? If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get set up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after you sign up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video, alright? Enjoy the outro.